Dude, I have this booger in my nose. It's making my nose. It's like tickling my nose.
Oh, get Shrek'd. I got 3 of them.